Hey everybody, I hope that you are well rested and ready to kick off this week or wherever you're catching this in time. It's your daily insight on life and love for February 8th, 2021, also being timeless. So again, if you're catching this either yesterday or today or tomorrow, 50 years down the road, I don't know. Whenever you're catching this might have relevance to something going on in your life, but I want you to keep in mind, this is a general collective reading. Do not force this to fit if it does not. You can always let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own private sessions. So we have the coronavirus sale, we have the holiday sale, and now we have the coronavirus 2.0 sale, which is the holiday sale, but since it's over, it's back to the coronavirus sale. It includes all of my services. Go ahead, reach out, ask about what might be right for you. And yeah, let's kick this off. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody who was very patient with me in this last week. It was really off, feeling sick, wasn't able to show up for the sessions, but whatever it was, it's taken care of, and now I get to be here with you, and I absolutely love being here with you. You guys are amazing. So, my dearest, make sure you have either your food or drink and you already had it, or you're on your way into doing something. Let's kick this day off. Again, wherever you're watching this in time. Okay, Rider-Waite. A lot of these came out just completely flipped on their back. And that's fun, right? See, look at this. I see the defensiveness. I see you being the authority. I see you also not holding anything back and taking very swift action for decision in your life. This is your world, and it feels very selfishly to be your world. And I think that that level of selfishness is absolutely needed right now. Sometimes when people say selfish, it's more like, how can you? Oh, you dastardly brat. We're not going with that right now. You, my dearest, have the world. This is your world. And you know what? You're getting some crazy gift. I don't know what it is yet. We're going to find out. But looks like life is about to bestow upon you some sort of fast-moving, swift energy that's going to kick your crown off. It's going to bring you to a decision. And you're hesitant to make this decision because no matter what, it feels like a fresh start. And it is going to be a fast one. Can you believe that? It's like, all right, yeah, I love how in the reading sometimes it's like, no, sit down and enjoy the scenario. And other times it's like, all right, let's move. We're not doing that. We are going to be making a choice, and then the action on the other side of this is what's going to be happening fast. You get to stay in your nice little bubble of calmness. You have hesitance before you have to make this decision. But as soon as you make it, it's going to be moving around you. It's like you're in the eye of some sort of crazy storm. And I'm not really that upset about it. Look, your defenses are up. You're exhausted. That's why the other part of this needs to show up, because you've depleted the energy. And you're like, okay, all right. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Well, maybe not that careless, but as soon as you decide to go the route, it's like, all right, I surrender to this route. And Spirit's like, all right, as you wish, let's get this going, people. Remember, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready. Boom. And that's where the fast and swift movement comes in. The thing is, I don't care what your gender is or what you identify as, you are the King of Swords. You are the mega authority in this. You are the mega boss. This is very protective of you. Lots of communication going on right now. Lots of throat chakra enforcing and clearing and healing and demanding right now. Lots of freedom coming in for you. I love this. I sincerely do. This is power. This is power while you rest and recuperate. Can you dig it? I mean, my God. Okay. Feeling the heat right now, baby. All right. Don't forget to check the timestamp for the mini reads. This is cool. So we have music for men. Oh, how did this come out again? Okay, so friendship. This is talking about your support. Then we have ready, set, go. self-forgiveness, self-employment. Yeah. And we have contemplation time. Waves of prosperity. Yes, yes. Let yourself receive. Music for manifesting. My dearest. So I want you to understand that the choice is made, and now it's time to start manifesting the reality in the choice, in the direction you have made. So whatever it is, whether you've decided to let something go or keep something in your life, know that there is no wrong way to do something. There's only lessons being learned. And I know how much you are probably annoyed in hearing that, because I understand. But this is talking about, all right, you've made the decision. So how are we going to get this life the way that you want it? How are we going to have this idealistic yet realistic life going on? Manifestation. I know it's a buzzword right now, but it is so true and so into you. So this manifestation, how can you amplify it? And how is this even going to work for you? Because what works for Tom might not work for Jerry. What works for Tweedledum might not work for Tweedledee. This is all very specified towards you. So find out how you like to meditate, like to manifest, how you like to visualize. Sorry. You know, if you've been here for longer than a day, you will know that I trip and fall over my words at times. And it can be funny, like visualize. But look, how are we going to manifest? I was I was on a Millionaire's Live like a few weeks back, and he was talking to all of us. He was fun to interact with. And he was talking about how manifesting whatever it is you're calling in works really well if you're working with some sort of soundtrack that you enjoy. For me, it would probably be Braveheart in the moment. I love that soundtrack. Muriel's Burial, that was a really good one. And then The Secret Wedding, don't even get me started. Oh my God. What do you enjoy listening to? What gets you in the zone with manifesting? You can listen to, I think his name's Daniel French or something like that. He does this really personal, energetic, go-getter attitude. Whatever gets your blood pumping and gets you in the zone with your visualizations, that's exactly what you need to do in this life direction choices that you have done. So the self-forgiveness, I want clarification on that bad boy right now. Because the self-forgiveness and the self-employment, it's two sides of the same coin right now, how I'm feeling in this. Because what are we forgiving, and how are you going to build yourself up and be your own boss in this one? Okay, Spirit, let's do this. So, all right, don't forget, this is what we started off with. I'm going to shuffle it back in the deck, my dear. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, the Magician one come out. Okay, so self-forgiveness and the Magician. Let's see. What else wants to come out? The Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's getting her energy back. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Realize who's not around you anymore, who's not making the mutual investment. And I think that this is about you towards them and them towards you. The connections aren't being made in this, and that's not a bad thing. This, I think, is the energy vampire, where you are getting your resources back for yourself. You are the Magician. What was connected to you was draining yourself of all of those resources and depleting your energy. And I think that you caught it for a moment and you're like, I've been eating bitter. Oh yeah, so it was Martin Luther and the 95 Proclamations, I think it was. Anyway, so it means hang on a minute. Seeing exactly who is draining you and to your breaking point. We're not going to collaborate with those people anymore, are we? Just not going to do it. So this is something where you stop feeding into them. You stop being their supply. Now you, under your breaking point, have to gather all your pieces back together, see what is left and see what you want to build on, see what you need to develop more of in yourself. And this, I'm feeling the self-forgiveness is keeping people around just for this well-ingrained sense of loyalty, even at your own detriment. Whoever this is, living or crossed over, how are you able to detach yourself from the situation to a point where you can be healthy again? Whatever it is, however you go about this, it's going to be very specified towards you to where you can start to see your future again. Start to see your life down the road. Visualize it. So the self-employment. What is this bad boy going to be all about? Let's see. Spirit, I want clarification on the self-employment. And it looks like this mermaid's giving out pearls of wisdom to the water. What are your pearls of wisdom? I believe full-heartedly that you do have them. What's your wisdom? How can you do the self-forgiveness and the self-empowerment? What is the wisdom that came out of this? You standing alone with nobody around you while you pick yourself up, keeping the 2 cups behind you, knowing that that's what's waiting for you, finding your passion in life, never ever giving up. I'm sure that you felt like giving up the entire time. Maybe you were, at your lowest point, but you still have breath in your body and you continue to move forward. Maybe at a snail's pace, maybe you did a dead sprint, but it's very unique for you. I'm seeing your rediscovered passion in life. I'm seeing the self-employment be like, I never gave up completely. Oh yeah. Those boundaries before, baby, they were terrible. So we're not working with those boundaries anymore. You're a totally empowered and different person. Not that old you was inferior. What you're standing in now, this beautiful agape self-love power, what is coming your way for this amazing companionships and opportunities? What's coming your way? What do you have to look forward to? So this was spinning on the desk. All right, so why do we have that? Are you afraid that you're not going to find your people because you're so unique? You're so wonderfully emotionally rich and unconventional? Sorry, no. You have just the right amount of people who are coming in. You're actually a lot better off than you are willing to admit to yourself. I don't know why this is the case. But let's look at it, because I'm seeing your emotional maturity and your emotional just intelligence. It's off the charts. Your emotional intelligence and sense of self and value, yeah, you're kind of rocking that. You're completely unconventional, but this is the thing. You broke away from all that peer stuff, that past peer pressure. Anything that you do now is going to seem unconventional to an outsider on that one. I don't mean to create some sort of a divide there, but you're just not who that old bubble was involved with. You know what I'm saying? So you emotionally stable, mature, wonderful boss who has their ships coming in. We have, okay. Oh. Contemplation time is the best way to put this. You're ready to jump into something, but you have to get closure. And also, see where you are emotionally still triggered and bleeding out. Emotionally, not literally, emotionally. If you're bleeding out somewhere, for love of God, go to the hospital. I'm not even kidding. All right, let's see. Look. You don't feel like you're ready. You're taking a jump into something, but you're not feeling ready. You are getting closure. The closure is while you're jumping in. It is your final hurrah. And I think that you're going to be really reserved with how you're showing up. it's short-lived. I genuinely feel like this is going to be a short-lived reservation. All right. So this is part of the mini reads. Definitely check out the timestamps. I have to do those in under a minute. Very rarely do I ever do that. So, you know, just check out the timestamp. Okay. Do I feel any of this? You know what a healthy relationship is not. So take that for what it is. Take all those actions for what they are. And please have faith in yourself that when something is jogging your red flags on this, it's not your imagination. Pay attention to exactly what's going on. You are going to find out what a healthy relationship that you want looks like for you. Because again, what Tom wants is not going to be what Jerry wants as far as a healthy relationship goes. We all want different things. Find out what you want that is healthy for you and move forward in that. So look, you don't need to be rescued. Whatever this was, you broke the addictive counterpart on this one. It was very manipulative and playing on your goodwill. And it played the wounded creature bit with you, which, no thank you. Very codependent striving with you because you had a lot to offer them. Emotional vampire? Drop kick that right away. No. So you're kind of the damsel. You're not in distress. Again, I don't care what the gender is. Damsel, very fragile, but very self-aware. You know what you are not. And I think that you've spent a grand portion of your recent history figuring out everything that you are not. And wasn't that just a ride? Look at you now. Look at who you are. Look at how far you've come. It's really beautiful. This is a very self-empowering reading for you. And I want you to please take a second and just acknowledge yourself and do it completely unashamed. So you're a damsel, you're not in distress, you know what you are not looking for. So think about what you are looking for. Something that's nurturing, something that's healing, something that is all about your empowerment. The mother healing on this, maybe this is an issue that stems from the nurturing caregiver in your upbringing. But I'm not going to isolate it to a mom because not everybody has a mom. Not everybody has that identifier as a mom. Whoever the guardian in your upbringing was that was the more nurturing caregiver or what you needed as a nurturing caregiver, this is something that is going to be making a change in your life. This is what you are healing in yourself. Now, this is going to involve you reflecting and going back and protecting that beautiful child that you were and holding that in you now. Yeah, it's retrieval. You're bringing that beautiful, innocent, awesome, and vivacious child into you in the now, not to ever forget this kid, not to ever leave them behind or feel neglected like they probably did at some point in your life. You're getting your kid-like nature back. This is only going to add to your life. This is going to invoke a lot more blessed changes that are coming your way. So look, you have the healing heart. You have all the power to be this nurturer inside of you. You have all this power inside of you to be empowered, to make these changes, and to communicate exactly what your needs are. You are beautiful. What you want is beautiful. This is all empowering. And it's looking at you and your fragile feeling and your fragile state and showing you how strong you are in that one. So, if you follow this path, you beautiful person you. Yeah, I've said that 100 times in this reading. I'll probably say it a few more, so. All right. If you follow this advice, debt is paid off. Karmic debt is paid off. Not repeating a cycle. I'm going to take these bad boys out. Hold them there because it feels very positive. It feels like it's supposed to be here. Okay. What else? Okay. What else? Karmic justice, baby. Okay. You want to come out. Ooh. Yep. What are we looking at with this one? See this person fall flat on their head. You're getting away with something while not giving anything to somebody else. But this isn't the people who are coming in. These are the people who kind of take up, space in your head. Who lives in your head that owes you rent with this, okay? Whoever you have been dwelling on, why? I get that it's probably a finicky situation, but I see that you're pulling the plug on it and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to give in to that anymore. You want to know something really crazy about energy? Whoever you have been dwelling on has, on a very subconscious level, been really feeling it. So if you hear from whoever you've been dwelling on over the next whatever long, days, weeks, as long as we're in retrograde, I suppose, yeah, they're feeling it. And that's why they are thinking about you and reaching out too, because energy does not care about space or time. How wild is that? Whatever it is, it's done. And look, you're focused. You're very intentional. You are now going to be the guard of your mind. That is absolutely fabulous. When you learn how to guard your thoughts, that's when manifestation really gets fast and tangible in your hands. How wild. Okay, final card, Spirit. Whew. You're letting go of the past. People who have been really big, important roles in your life. I'm feeling years of attachment. You're letting that go. And that also includes forgiveness. Wow. I also want this card. You're going to need recovery from that because you made the decision. Now you need to stick with it while your heart catches up to your mind. Whatever your initial reaction is and they're contacting you is probably the correct reaction. And whatever you decide to do is going to be right for you. But when you make that choice to stick it out is getting the heart to catch up to the mind. Because you constantly want to believe in the good in this possibility in the situation. If something's worked on a little bit more, it's not particularly going to happen for this one. But what is coming in, I'm not done yet. You're scared to make that choice. I'm seeing that. Really? You're scared to make the choice, but you're getting this. And you want to, these are 2-2 cards. Balance. I love it. I love it when this happens in a reading. So, you want to know what? Heal. Get this. Complete harmonious connections, complete divine situations, absolutely kindred, companion, soulmate, even twin flame, just all around beautiful agape loving energy. And you want to, if you've been here for longer than a day, you'll know that these readings are not just 24-hour inducing. It is the projection of your future with this particular road. So if this reading did not make sense to you, I hope that you enjoyed this show. And if you're new to the channel, I hope that you hit the thumbs up. I hope that you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And again, your individual storyline is always going to be more in-depth and intense and detailed for your storyline. So if you have questions about the services I offer or booking a session with me, email address is below, or you can find me on any social platform and DM me there. I really look forward to hearing from you. I hope that you have an amazing day. I hope you know how much you are loved and appreciated. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, go rock it. Bye, love. I will never, ever stop saying the power of choice is one of the most powerful things on the planet. Actually, it's more like the actualizing that you have choice. That is the most empowering thing. Absolutely. So this, all the tools to make this happen, what's going on right now, especially with Mercury and retrograde, or wherever you're watching this, this is an opportunity to break a cycle in your life. Somebody might be coming up from the past, somebody who you would say is a mother figure or a nurturing type. They're coming up, but there's something about this that needs a sense of either closure or reconciliation. The choice is yours, but the alchemy is recognizing that you, my dearest, have a choice. So this blessed change, it doesn't mean that it's going to go one way or the other. The blessed change is recognizing the power in yourself with this one, that you can go either way, and it's for you to decide and not anyone else to make that choice for you. So make that choice, make it for yourself. I hope that this made sense. Stay safe, have fun, and know exactly what your power is. Don't worry about what anybody could say about you in this situation. I think that you are fully aware of what a healthy relationship isn't. So this is looking like seeing something recognizable by actions. This seems like a negative cycle. Recognizing it for being that negative cycle in your life. The manipulation tactics, the energy drain, the woe is me, self-pity, please feel bad for me energy coming in towards you. We're not buying into it. So this, I think that you're seeing this addictive behavior for exactly what it is, and you're going to handle it in a totally new way. You have the power of choice. If you haven't checked out the reading before this right now, go ahead. This is going to be the one directly before this. Somebody from the past is coming in, and it's your choice of either moving forward in reconciliation or getting your closure. We are breaking all these addictive behavior codependent type cycles, regardless of who it is. But you have the choice in how this goes. I hope that made sense. You need support right now, and you need to go out and get that support. Be proactive for yourself and not be so hard on yourself. This is a lot of self-involved time, but I really want you to look at this in a positive light. So this is the good changes that you have to make for yourself, but figuring out exactly what those are, because I don't feel like you have had a positive representative of self-care in certain situations, maybe in your intimate circle, maybe with, I don't know, maybe old friends. But your system is going to be different than other people's systems, so it has to be very specified for you, which is why it's telling you to, hey, get into some contemplation time. Let yourself receive these wonderful changes off of these new changes that you're making in yourself. Music for manifesting. So have a vision, and actually when you're envisioning these things, sit with music that you enjoy. It's very positive for manifestation. It's going to amplify your results. I hope that made sense. Go rock this. Anyway, stay safe, have fun, and I will see you at the Daily Insight on Life and Love.